Hello, good afternoon. Okay, let's have a look at this particular website on my mobile. I'm using an Apple iPhone 5. It's got the latest operating system, not quite sure what that one is, 8.02 or something like that. So here we go. Right, so basically you're saying I'd like to look at going somewhere warm this Christmas. So I'll definitely see and do the best that I can. Just apologies first off for the state of my finger that I'll be using to point at the screen quite a bit. It got a little bit damaged fixing my bike this weekend, so apologies for that. But it still works, so here we go. Right, first impression of the site. Well, obviously, Thomson is a well known to me, I should imagine to a lot of people, brand of holidays, package holidays, and bespoke holidays as well, I guess. So this particular colour scheme that they're using here seems very familiar. So that's nice. It's nice to have familiar things that you look at. It's using nice, small, sort of friendly images, where it's a smiley teddy bear on there. And initially it looks like it's going to be very, very easy to use because it's just got the straight away, let me just tap on that, sorry, straight away it takes you on the opening page to an airport selection, where you'd want to go, a date, and maybe a discovery button here. So everything that's laid out on there is pretty much where I'd want to go pretty much straight away. At least I'm not having to go into pages upon pages upon pages just to discover which is the area that I want to be in. Okay, so first impressions of the first page are really, really good and positive in that everything I need to start planning is there already. I don't need to try and understand who Thomson are. I know them. Now, that's, I suppose, is the benefit and the advantage that that brand has over many others. Were I to open up another page, I might be more inclined to want to know a little bit more about the actual brand or the actual company than I would do with this one. Simply, as I say, familiarity. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. Now, go on and buy a holiday, including flights and a hotel, a nice warm place of your own choice, and then stop just before entering credit card details. Be thorough and critical and explain your experience whilst you shop. Okay, well, let's crack on with this. Now, first of all, I don't have any places in mind at the minute as to where I'd go. I know where I think I would like to go. So I wonder if I could just discover some world destinations. Let's see what that brings up to start off with. So we've got top 10 for beaches, top 10 for couples, top 10 for all-inclusives, exotic escapes. So there's a whole pile of different things on here. I think I might like to try, I don't want to do the Caribbean, I've done the Caribbean. I might like to try somewhere in Africa, so let's have a look at that. So there are places like Cape Verde, Kenya, Tunisia, okay, Egypt, Morocco, Mauritius. Now Mauritius sounds really good, so let's have a look at Mauritius. Okay, so there we go. There's some bits to understand about Mauritius. So that seems to have got me there very simply and very easily. Okay, so let's just have a look. So let's go back to the front page, and I want to see what I can get from my airport, which will be Manchester. Wait for that to come up. There we go. From, let's see, Manchester. Oh, seems to be a little bit slow in keeping up with me at the minute. Let's see if it does catch up. No, it hasn't. Okay, not quite sure why this is going a little bit slow or not responding, but that's more than likely my phone. Not sure. Okay, well, let's just wait till it does actually get there. As you can see, it's just going slowly through the letters that I input, so I best leave that to just catch up slowly. Alright, to save you watching it catch up with things, I'll pause it. Okay, we're back on. Just to let you know that that did take a best part of 4 minutes when my phone just didn't respond at all, and then it entirely crashed. So not quite sure why that's happened, but there you go. So I've restarted and we're back on. So let's go back in. And a UK airport. I want to put in Manchester on there. MANC. Right, again it's locking up. Now I'm not quite sure why this is locking up on here. Do I just need to use a list? Why can't I just write it in? There's something wrong here that's going on back end. This can't be the phone because it's doing it again. It's got Manch. Right, it's really not happy. It's now trying to load just the H. Okay, forget that. Let's go. It won't go back either. Right, I don't think this is an issue with my phone. I think this is an issue with the actual application. Let's just go to a list. Right, let me pause it again and restart. Okay, we're back. We've restarted. I'm not going to type it in. I'm just going to go straight to the list this time. And go through here. So there we go, Manchester. And where to? I'll use the list. I'm a little bit frightened of just trying to put things in. So let's go to Mauritius, which is where we were looking at, weren't we? Oops, that's just moved the phone. Hold on a second. Let's get that back down there. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, this is becoming very frustrating. It keeps locking my phone up. I can't. Okay, list. Right, so let's try. See if we can find Mauritius. There we go. Mauritius. No, nothing's happening at all. No. Okay. Number of adults travelling, 2. Done. But it's not got this list. Right. I'm losing faith in this particular app or this website. It won't allow me to choose what I want. Let's try it. Hotel list. Right. Mauritius. Nope. It's not allowing me to do it. What is it doing? It's now going into flexibility of the date, plus or minus 3 days. Okay, well let's say I want it. No, I don't want then. Let's say it's going to be, it's December, wasn't it? So we need to be in December. And we'll say we'll go on something like the 10th. Right. Okay. Well, it doesn't even know where I want to go, so I need to tell it. Right, I'm going to try something. I'm just going to try Cyprus. No, it won't allow me to go into Cyprus. Whenever I use this, it's not allowing me to go anywhere. Okay, let's try. If I type it in, let's try Cyprus. Again, it's locking up. I'll be honest with you, at this point I'd have given up with this particular website and gone and tried to find something else. For some reason, this is just not communicating very well. I mean, I've got full Wi-Fi at the top there. There should be no reason why this is taking so long or why it's locking up like this. Okay, well, let's wait. Hopefully it's put Cyprus in now. Still not. Cyprus, there we go. What do I do now? Ask it to list it, or what do I do? Go. Let's go to Cyprus. I'm just going to check that, there we go. So I think it's there. Let's select the date. December 10th, done. it's not putting the date in. There we go, September date duration, let's say around 10 nights. Excuse me, people travelling, and then children, 2 children, child, what's this? It's the age of the children travelling, okay. So child 1 is 5, child 2 is 3, done. Find a holiday. Now that looks like it went, right, it totally disregarded the Cyprus that was on there and went straight to anywhere. So it's now brought up holidays in Costa Blanca, Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria, so Sharm el Sheikh, so nowhere like I was trying to look for. So I'm finding that a little bit disappointing, but very frustrating actually that it's just not doing it. Let me go back again because I'm determined for this to do it. Let's go to the airport. Manchester. Where to? List. Cyprus. No, it's just not accepting it. It just goes back to this. Right, let's go anyway. I'll go to Sharm el Sheikh. So let's just select a date, December 10th. I'm around 10 nights, 2 children, find a holiday. So searching. Okay, so let's find, there was one at Sharm el Sheikh. There we go, Sharm el Sheikh, £705 per person. It's got a good TripAdvisor rating. 10 nights travelling from Manchester, Tuesday the 9th of December. Okay, so I can do that. Double family room, it's an all-inclusive resort. That seems like a good price. Let's have a look. Tenerife, no, thank you. Cape Verde, yeah, that could basically work. That's 840, all-inclusive again. So it's selected all-inclusive, full board, half board, all-inclusive. Seems to be a lot of all-inclusives here, full board, etc. So let me go to the one that I was interested in, which was the Sharm el Sheikh, which is that one there. Let's have a look. Can I have a look a bit more at the resort? So let's have a look. Beachfront hotel. Meters from the sea, so this is all a nice write-up about it. Fantastic location. Right, is there a video, did it say? Let's have a look at the video. Swim up room. Looks interesting. So I suppose that will also twist once I turn the phone or something like that. Okay, well, looks fine. It's done. Let's get rid of that. Come on, get rid. Okay. Go. Right, gallery. There we go. So we can actually have a look. Right, fine, okay. So that looks good enough. Right, go. Right. For some reason this it just isn't working very well for me. I can't get rid of these pages. I'm trying to. Now it's just made it into another tab. Okay, so those are all the places about it. I just want to. There we go. Right. Okay. So it's £2,821, includes a £514 discount. Okay, so let's continue to that. Select the flight. Selected flight would be 9:15 on the 9th of December on Thomson. Return on Friday the 19th of December at 6 o'clock. Both on Thomson Airways. Okay, so those are all the. Just have a quick look at the info there. So package price is that. World Care Funds £3. Subtotal that. Less a discount. Not, doesn't show me why I've been applied a discount. Is there a reason why I've been applied a discount? I don't know. I didn't ask for it, so I don't know whether that's real or not. Okay, so let's try and continue. Okay, fine tune the options. Right, we've added these finishing touches to complete your holiday. If you don't need them, they can be removed below. Okay, type of room. So double family room and cot space all inclusive. Superior family room all inclusive. I think I'd rather have that one, the superior room. Room types with brochure code. Family room with whirlpool and private bath, shower, toilet, balcony, cot space, air conditioning, all inclusive now. Total for. Right, that seems to show total of £44. Is that over and above this superior? Right, well, why not? I'll have some of that. Right, that's gone up to 204 and that's gone down to 44. Why has that happened? That's gone up to, so that was 160 plus the 44, was it? Okay. Right, so room check out a little later. What time was it? The flight, 6 o'clock, was it? I think I would have the later checkout. £63 per room. No, I don't think I will. Can arrange a variety of equipment. I've not got infants, so I don't need this. Crash space. Nope, don't want that. Okay, the flight. Standard seats. Extra leg room. No, I don't need any of that. Transfers. Return coach transfer. Okay, travel insurance. Well, I get that included anyway as part of my bank account, so I don't need any of that. So let's go off that. And what's World Care Fund? What's that? Help and support sustainable tourism and clean energy projects around the world. Donations of £1 per adult and £50 per child. Okay, let's go. Wait for it to load up. Right, who's going? So we need to put in all the details. So adult 1, Mr. Alfred Noble. Contact details. Suite 1, Palace Hotel. Let's go straight down to town and city. Manchester. Postcode M15GH. No. 5GH. Phone number 07540287412. Email for booking. Info at info at holiday.co.uk. Info at holiday.co.uk. Other passengers, same surname as the lead passenger, yep. First name, Julie. First name, Archie. First name, Jessica. I don't have that. Pay the full amount of the today. Right, that goes over to the booking thing. Okay, believe that's where you want me to stop. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, in general, what is your impression of the website? What worked well and what could be done to improve your experience? Right, well, it didn't work particularly well. My first impressions of the website were very good, but then once I started to use it, I had a couple of crashes. It seemed to be struggling. It didn't allow me to put in the locations that I wanted to go to, and seemed to then just default to some default settings to allow me, I ended up, I've gone through the process, but it's not the sort of holiday that I wanted to actually purchase. So I found the overall impression in the end as a bit negative, because it doesn't actually work. It wasn't working for me. What worked well, well, it seemed to initially start off quite well and then didn't. So I can't tell you what worked well with it. The way it's laid out to actually do the booking and then flow through the various sections is great, because I think you are actually going section by section by section by section, which allows you to just make sure you're completing the right areas. But to improve the experience, it's got to be snappy, it's got to work, it's got to go to where I want it to go in no time at all. I'm using it on a mobile, and these things are pretty good these days, and it needs to work. It needs to get there quickly. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit at at my desk in front of the computer screen and do it that way, which might be more advantageous for me. This seems to be a little bit as though it's struggling to keep up with it. So what could be done to improve it? Just make it snappy. The front end is simple. The front end is really nice, but then it goes all haywire and then doesn't work, and therefore my confidence in it stops. If I go to the main menu, it's laid out nicely initially, but it's just not working. Right, well, let's go back now. Right, okay, there, it's just responding very, very slowly. So I'm finding that a bit frustrating. Okay, next. Would I recommend this website to a friend? As it stands at the moment, no. It's just not responding. It just not working for me. I mean, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll log out of it, get rid of it, start it up again. I don't want any of this, so let's just get rid of it. Let's do a new tab, and let's start afresh. Start Thomson. .co.uk, so it's that one there. Go. There's the site, that's what I expect. Go to UK Airport. It's automatically got Manchester in there, so just type it in. Right, I've got up to the third letter and it's crashed again. Well, it's gone into Mr. Slow motion mode. So no, based on this experience at the minute, it's now going up to the R. And there we go. So that's how long it's taking to do that. So let me just get a new tab entirely. And I'm going to go to let's say another one I could use. Let's say holidays. Go. Let's see what it comes up with. So that's the Thomson one, I guess, that I was looking at there. Thomas Cook. Let's go on to that one. I just want to see if my data going into it's going. So let's try any destination. Let's do. What's it doing here now? Right, Cyprus, any. Right, so it's working. Let's try Manchester. So it's allowing me to input data very simply. So yes, it's not just. I'm not going to assume that it was mine that was struggling, whereas this is. There you go. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to have a go at that, and hopefully you saw an element of how somebody would work with it, and the frustration that I'm having with it at the minute is doing this. It's just locking up and going really slowly, and not allowing the right things in, and then not giving me the right options. I don't know why that is. I think I've had a go on my phone, and it doesn't seem to be the phone's fault that's doing this. Um, but it has become a little bit laborious to just sit and wait for these things to come up. Um, so there you go. Apologies for the little text message up there. But anyway, so hopefully please do rate me. I do find it important. It does help others who want to have their tests performed as to whether or not I do a good job. So thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.